Hello everyone, my name is Lisette Hernandez and I'm here with my colleagues Melissa, Paul, and Adam to outline emotionally intelligent leaders within a global institution. That institution is Palmera, which has over 400 destinations in 30 countries. That's pretty global. Melissa will give us an angle of emotional intelligence, while Paul will outline Palmera's success with cultural intelligence and awareness, and Adam will enlighten us with the company's diversity initiative so they can build diverse leaders and employees. As we learn from experts such as Kara, Gavin, Heaton, and Boyle, leadership is a process of social interaction. It is intrinsically an emotional process whereby leaders recognize followers' emotional states, attempt to evoke emotions in followers, and then seek to manage followers' emotional states accordingly. And this is one of the objectives at Palmera, to build these competent leaders within the three components we're going to discuss today. For that reason, I'm sending you off to Melissa for a bit more on emotional intelligence.
Thanks, Lisette. Author Daniel Goleman popularized the concept of emotional intelligence, believing that truly effective leaders have a higher degree of emotional intelligence, including things such as self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. The People and Culture Department at Palmera implement initiatives across the business to help develop these skills. Initiatives such as team training on self-awareness and communication, annual performance discussions, and annual employee engagement surveys. An example of an initiative that we hold at Palmera would be Individual 360-degree feedback tool. Palmera builds its leaders' emotional intelligence by using online survey system to receive feedback from a leader's manager, their direct reports, and also their peers, in an attempt to provide them with an understanding of how self-aware they actually are. An example of an emotionally intelligent leader would be a report similar to this. You can see that the leaders' answers are very similar to the perceptions of their respondents. So you can assume that they're very self-aware and also therefore emotionally intelligent. I'd like to thank you for your time today, and I'll pass you on to my colleague Paul.
Thanks very much, Mel. Some great observations. As Higgs and Aiken state, leading culture building is an important competency in being an effective leader. As a result, Palmera is locally and globally focused on also developing cultural intelligence. It understands that with such a large global organisation, cultural intelligence is becoming more prevalent. Its leaders have to interact with different cultures on a daily basis, whether that be with its global clients or its international colleagues in Australia or anywhere around the world. Therefore, it introduced an online cultural training program called Culture Wizard. Staff needed to educate themselves on chosen country profiles and compare them to their own profile. It introduced staff to resources such as cultural awareness, culture calculator, and global teams comparisons. Staff were made aware that all individuals, colleagues and clients alike, act and react in different ways for a plethora of reasons. It allowed staff to develop self-awareness, empathy and social skills, some of the competencies of an emotional intelligent leader as defined by Gorman 2004. It was a great program, but only a small number of staff used it. It was also limiting, as the user was only allowed to choose a small number of the countries. Plus, it has only been rolled out once in the last few years. Another program on offer is called China Ready, which is endorsed and supported by China's government and industry. It educates on how to effectively engage, conduct business, and better understand Chinese customers, and clients through cultural awareness. So Palmera has some great programs, but they're not frequent or accessible enough. Over to you, Adam.
Thanks, Paul. Diversity certainly matters to Palmera. Diversity of ethnicity, age, and gender, but also diversity of identity and thinking. And I would like to briefly explain a key initiative Palmera undertakes to embrace diversity. Each year, the organisation conducts an employee engagement survey with the following diversity-based questions included. 1. My immediate manager encourages employees to incorporate diverse points of view. 2. I am treated with respect as an individual. 3. I work in an environment that encourages new ideas and approaches. 4. My immediate manager demonstrates support for a culture of inclusion. 5. Senior management demonstrates support for a culture of inclusion. 6. Diversity is valued in my organisation. 7. I am confident working with people who are different from me. And 8. In my organisation, all employees are treated with respect. These questions in this survey certainly are important data gathering tools for Palmera, but just by asking these questions, the organisation effectively communicates to employees the importance of and expectations surrounding diversity. Thanks for your time. I'll now hand back to Lisette to summarise.
Well, there you have it. a piece of emotional intelligence, cultural intelligence, and diversity, all within the concept of emotionally intelligent leaders. Key things like performance reviews, cultural exchanges, and taking into consideration diversity make all the difference. Thank you for your time today. We're happy we're able to share this with you.